Effect of Chapter 2, Lecture 2, Effect of Climate on Human Life. Climate has a tremendous effect on human life. This effect is visible in the diet, lifestyle, and natural nature of the people. Second point, Rajasthan faces water scarcity and hence most of the houses were walled terraces to store water. Third point, people in northern India use woolen garments to protect themselves from extreme cold, while people of South India prefer cotton clothes to protect themselves from heat. The people of desert regions wear loose cotton clothes to prevent themselves from the continuous heat and protect themselves from the sand blowing across the desert. They also cover their heads with a cloth piece, large handkerchief, means pagadi, to protect their head and hair from the sand. Fourth point, due to the varied climatic conditions across India, the people of Gujarat are usually engaged in businesses. The people of Punjab are mostly soldiers, while the people of northern India are involved in agriculture. Similarly, the nomads of the desert are engaged in animal husbandry. The wheat is the staple food of the people of the coastal areas of Gujarat, while rice and fish from the staple diet of the people of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and West Bengal. Now, the meaning of resources. This climate finished. Now, natural resources. Everything available in our environment which can be stored and used based on its quality, capacity, and utility, and which becomes our heritage can be termed as resource. Resources are also those that can fulfill certain aims, objectives, and offer concrete solutions towards problems. Anything that can be aimed at and used to accomplish human necessities also becomes a resource. The people of the earlier times were not aware of the people available below the surface of the soil and hence could not utilize it. That is why those minerals were not considered as a resource. But these resources are very useful for the modern man. The things that help in man's welfare and satisfy their demands are resources for man. First, we discussed about natural resources. There are three types of resources: water resources, mineral resources, and land resources. First, we discussed about water resources. The water resources of India include rivers, lakes, seas, etc. The rivers of India are divided into two on the basis of its origin characteristics. First, rivers of North India and rivers of Southern India. Rivers of northern India, the Sindhu, Gangas, Yamuna, and Brahmaputra are the rivers of northern India. They are perennial in nature. The Ganga is also known as the Bhagirathi. There is a triangular fertile plains near the delta of the river Ganga. The Ganga and the Brahmaputra are the major waterways of India and used for navigation purposes. Besides this, the Jhelum, Chenab, Satluj, Ravi, and Bez also flow in the north. Every year, devastating floods in Kosi River in the state of Bihar destroyed the lives and property of the people of that area. Now, the rivers of southern India. Rivers like Tapi, Narmada, and Mahanadi flows down from the mountains in central India. The Narmada and Tapi flow towards the west and merge with the Arabian Sea, while the Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, and Tungabhadra flow eastwards and merge into Bay of Bengal in west side, east side. These rivers flow through the uneven surface of the ground, ground like high and sloppy regions and therefore from waterfalls. That is why these rivers are not used as waterways. They are used for irrigation purposes and in production of hydroelectricity. Now here rivers, their project and beneficiary. Narmada project on Narmada river and from Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Maharashtra. The Nagarjun project on Krishna River and beneficiary in Andhra Pradesh. The Tungabhadra project on Tungabhadra River and Andhra Pradesh. The Kosi project on Kosi River in Bihar beneficiary. The Hirapun project on Mahanadi from Orissa. The Bakhra Nagal project on Satluj River, Punjab and Haryana, Rajasthan. Now you see natural lakes of India. In Jammu and Kashmir state, Dal and Wular Lake, and speciality freshwater lake. In Andhra Pradesh, Koleru lakes and freshwater. Pulikat lakes in Tamil Nadu is saltwater lake. Chilka in Sambar also saltwater lake. Chilka on in Odisha and Sambar in Rajasthan. And in Nal Sarovar in Gujarat state, partly saltwater lake. Now, artificial lakes of India, the Satluj on Satluj River, Govind Sagar Lake in Himachal Pradesh, Nagarjun Sagar in Krishna River, Andhra Pradesh, Nizam Sagar in Manjra River, Andhra Pradesh, Sardar Sarovar Lakes in Narmada River in Gujarat, and Gandhi Sagar in Chambal River in Madhya Pradesh. Now information about Narmada project we discussed in lecture 3.